Hello everyone, but a special hello to people whose favorite season is winter. I cannot relate, but I hope you appreciate this video a little bit extra. My name is Dal and I am going to be building a winter dollhouse in The Sims 4. The Dollhouse Challenge was originally started by Sid Mack, an incredible Sims 4 YouTuber who is also a huge inspiration of mine, so I'm really excited to be trying this. If you're unfamiliar, that's okay. The idea is to build a house or a home that looks like a dollhouse, that is open-faced, that you can see right into. It's a little bit strange to explain, so let's just get right into the game. So for now, I'm going to start building here. This is the 50 by 50 lot in Mount Komarebi, which is the world that comes with the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. I'm going in with a rounded deck piece here, and I'm choosing the large size because I want the round part to be really prominent. So I'm just raising that up. That might change that foundation height, but really I just want some sort of separation between the floor we're working with and the ground because it's all white. It's all covered in snow. So we're going to start with this. Because this build in particular is designed with the idea that it will be in a snowy environment, most of the interior will have a roof over it. That way snow isn't going to be in the interior of the home. And I think for now, I'm just going to copy and paste this right on top. Yeah, that's lined up good there. And then I'm actually going to come down here and section off this little bit, which is going to look very weird right now. We will put the door here and lock it so that no other Sims outside of the household will be able to enter the home. But for now, I'm thinking I want it to be 2 floors. So maybe we can actually copy this room again and bring it right up top. We'll see how that looks. So I might change my mind later, but that's okay. It's The Sims. Literally nothing is set in stone, so we can do whatever we want. That's looking pretty boring right now, if I can say that. But we'll start going in with maybe stairs and some wallpaper and things like that. I do know I want to section off, I think, this back corner for the bathroom. The idea with the dollhouse build is that it's all completely open, like you can play The Sims like you were playing in a dollhouse. To avoid having your Sims get the embarrassed moodlet, you basically have to completely close off the bathroom. So that is the one exception. So the bathroom will be back here. And I'm thinking maybe this can just be a little bit of an entryway. And then maybe we can have the kitchen here and a dining space here. Up top, I think we'll have a bedroom space over here, and then maybe like a casual living room or just sitting area. With this roof, I am thinking it's incredibly boring, so I think I'm actually going to bring it in a little bit. So I've adjusted the shell quite a bit here. What we had, I thought, was honestly just kind of boring. So I've made the bottom floor a little bit larger and then the roof quite a bit smaller, and I used 2 rounded pieces instead of 1. You'll notice there is some snow here on the first floor and then here on the second. I was going to try to avoid that, but I think this looks so much better that I'll just have to deal with the snow. I think that's a good sort of compromise. I've added a little bit to this right side here. From the front, it was looking super wonky. So we added these here. I think I'm going to pretend that they are balconies. So we'll have like a door or something off the bedroom and off the entryway, or something like that. I'm still working out the specifics, but I think I like this shape a lot more. I am still not sure what direction for color scheme I want to go in. I think I want to go mostly white with some blue and gray accents, but we'll see what we have, see what we can work with. For wallpapers, I've gone in with this white brick from high school years for basically all of the exterior. And what I'm playing with right now is a sort of white paneling from the Modern Luxe kit combined with this dark blue. I think it's just, yeah, it's the Essence of Pastel wallpaper from Base Game. Because one thing about winter, right, is just how dark it gets, at least in my part of Canada. I kind of want to incorporate that dark aspect of winter as well. Instead of that Base Game wallpaper, I've actually just used a blue swatch of the same paneling we have going on. The baseboards or the trim wasn't matching and it was really bothering me. So this is what we have going on for our wallpaper. I'm still not super convinced I love it, so that might change, but this is what we have for now. And I'm going to go in with some flooring and maybe start furnishing here. Yes, Quiche. Hello. Everyone, this is Quiche. She's very upset because I don't know why. Actually, she's very upset, so I think she's going to be joining us. Apologies if she yells. I'm just going through and finding a fence. Yes, Quiche, hello. I'm just going through and finding a fence for this floor, or these floors up here, and as well as this bottom floor. So I've used this really short fence from high school years for the first and second floors in the actual interior, and as well on this sort of patio space. And then I've used this one here from Snowy Escape. I replaced the Eco Lifestyle door I had here with this one from high school years. I think it might be meant for a school, but I think it looks cool, so I'm just gonna use it. I'm also using this flooring from Eco Lifestyle. And then I also have this stone tile from Get Together on the back patio, and not that you can see, but it is on the front porch as well. I'm gonna go in and add some trim around these floors here. So I think this is the basics of the exterior done. I do want to go in with some landscaping and things like that, but I think I'm going to work on the interior first. Start in this entryway. I think we have 2 doors here, so there really is like no room to do anything, and actually we'll have a 3rd door because this is the bathroom. So maybe we will use this one from Love Struck. I haven't used that one yet. So really it's just gonna be like a rug and some plants and stuff. I decided to go in with a dining table over here. It just felt like wasted space to only have like decor here, but I found this light. This is from high school years, and it just really reminds me of a snowflake, so I threw it there. Honestly, at this angle, it kind of looks like a birdie from badminton, but we're going with snowflake. This table is from Base Game, and these chairs are from Dream Home Decorator. And of course, I had to use the Snowy Escape fluffy rug. I couldn't not, but I really loved it in this like light crystal blue swatch. But yeah, this is the start of our dining area. I think it's cute. I'm gonna get a little bit more decor, and maybe we'll just have the living room over here instead. In this corner, I've just gone ahead and added some like entryway sort of clutter. We've got a mirror and a table. This is from high school years with just a little plant on it, as well as the thermostat and just some, again, more entryway clutter. Then on this side, I've added another plant, and then these are from Snowy Escape. They're actually massive, but I sized them down and put them on the wall just for some decor. Then moving on to the kitchen, I again really like this sort of crisp, cold blue. This is from Dream Home Decorator, and I don't think I've ever used these counters in this swatch. I use these counters a lot, but not in this swatch, so I think I'm gonna try it. And I also think I want a large island, maybe even all of the way. And then I'm going in with growing together appliances. I think I'll tuck the fridge in that corner. I actually think I'm going to go in with a Dream Home Decorator oven and stove. And then we can throw the sink on this side here. I've changed the wallpaper in the kitchen to this tile from high school years and just added some matching cabinets, but I might actually change this swatch. I hardly ever do this. I basically always match my cabinets and the counters, but I've been trying to try new things, so I'm gonna go with this for now, and then maybe we can bring in some of that darker aspect of winter I was talking about with those cabinets and maybe some dark bar stools. Yeah, I brought in these dark bar stools from Lovestruck, and I think they look really good. I'm not sure that I've used these in a build yet, so I'm excited to include them here, but I think this looks decent. I want to quickly move on to the living room space. I might need to add a wall somewhere for a TV or just have a TV in the bedroom, but let's see what couches we have. So I've used these chairs and this couch from the Book Nook kit. I liked the white and the black, and it looked really, really cozy, like somewhere you would want to be in the winter time. And then I have this sized up rug from the Storybook Nursery kit. The sort of like flowy pattern of it kind of reminded me of like snow falling, so I used that there. I'm gonna go in with the Eco Lifestyle fireplace right over here. Ideally, I'd like to have the couch and the chairs facing that, but I think that's okay. And then I'm just looking for a coffee table as well. I've used this coffee table from Eco Lifestyle, and then this really cute decor, which is actually called the Fire Hazard, from the Book Nook kit, just to add a little bit of something there. I'm going to go ahead and clutter this whole floor a little bit more before we go ahead and move upstairs. I've just finished cluttering up this main floor area. I just have some little decorations in the kitchen, as well as just some like regular average life decor, like the dish rack. I added the card game from Lovestruck on this table, as well as again just some more clutter, and the cross-stitch bin from Cottage Living. I thought it might get a little bit chilly in the middle of winter with no walls, so I threw the basket of cozies there, and then just some more prints from Snowy Escape. And I think we will leave the downstairs like this for now, excluding the bathroom, of course. We might come down and add a little bit more, make it a little bit more cozy and lived in, but like I said, for now, we'll leave it like this. I just quickly threw together the bathroom. I used this tile from Base Game because the little gray squares kind of reminded me of falling snow. I have a Snowy Escape toilet with a growing together shower tub combo, and then just some regular bathroom clutter, you know, a towel for your hands and a mirror and all those kinds of things. I kept with the white with blue and black accents in here. It's pretty simple, but I think it works and I really like it. Moving upstairs, I'm going between these two beds here. This one is from For Rent, and I really, really love this canopy. But this one is from Horse Ranch, and it has pine trees on it, and it is that light blue we're going for, but it might be a little bit too on the nose. I think for now I'm gonna go with this For Rent one, but I'm keeping this one in mind for sure. I might change this later on, but I'm actually considering putting the bed here. It doesn't block the view of basically anything else and allows us to use this space hopefully for a living area that has a TV. I've gone in with some growing together nightstands that I don't think I've used before, with some Lovestruck candles and just a light blue rug from high school years. I think I like the bed here, which might be controversial. Let me know down in the comments if you hate this. I've also added this base game divider just to fill up this space a little bit, but I like how that's looking. I've just thrown this little desk area together. That's a high school year's desk, and it matches the accent table that we have downstairs in the entryway. And then I just really loved this chair. This is from high school years as well, actually. But the color was perfect, and I thought that the silver or gray accents worked perfectly with this sort of wintry build. So I've just added this shelf with some clutter and this painting that's called Snow Falling on Cinders Abstract Art, which is apparently what that is. So there's snow in there, and that felt fitting. And then I've also started on this living room area. We have the TV and some seating, as well as these. I think these are from, yeah, these are from City Living. They're like drapery, kind of, but again, it reminded me of falling snow. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with this area yet. There's snow covering basically the whole part, and I don't want to put nothing there because that feels like wasted space. I'm thinking maybe some sort of outdoor activity, maybe like painting or something. We do still need a dresser as well, but I'm wondering if we can put an easel here, maybe? So I've completely revamped this living room section. I didn't really like anything that was going on except for this Love Struck rug, but we have some chairs from the Modern Luxe kit, and I think this couch is from Cottage Living. It's pretty similar to the living room downstairs, but I think it works a lot better in this space. And then also I added a chess table here, and then just a dresser and some more artwork on this side of the room. These paintings are from Eco Lifestyle, and I threw in a easel here, and I thought it would be kind of funny to imagine maybe the person who lives here isn't super pumped that it's winter all the time, so they're like dreaming of tropical places and like painting those, which I mean, I get. I live in a place where we have snow for like 8 months of the year. So I'm not like judging that kind of thing, but I thought that was a sort of funny little touch. I don't love having all of this open space here, but honestly, there isn't a ton else I need to include, and I really want to keep as few things in the snow as possible, so I'll leave this empty for now. Realistically, houses have empty spaces, so you know, it's not the end of the world, but I think I'm going to move on to the balcony in the back patio space. Also, I apologize if you hear any rustling. My cat Quiche has left, but my other cat Toaster is roaming around in this room somewhere, so my apologies if you hear him. So this is what I have for the back patio space. I have yet another seating area. I don't know how many seating areas one home needs, but we have another one. And I actually found these lights from high school years, and they're sort of star-shaped, but again, they kind of reminded me of snowflakes, so I put them there, and I'm really liking that light that comes off of it. As you can see, I've already thrown a hot tub up here, and it isn't recommended that you use a hot tub in the winter, but I'm thinking your Sims should be fine because we have that roof up top. And honestly, using a hot tub in the winter, I don't like hot tubs. I'm not a big hot tub person, but using hot tubs in the winter is pretty fun. So I thought that was a fun little thing to include. I only have this one, and then the one from, I think, For Rent or something. I don't have one from Perfect Patio. So unfortunately, we do have the plumb bobs, but at least we have these cute lights. So it isn't the best hot tub, but I think it's pretty cute. And I'm thinking of maybe putting a games table up here with the hot tub and the bar downstairs. I'm wondering if maybe this sim likes to host like casual get-togethers or something, so I think a card table might be fun. So for this top balcony, I ended up using these same lights just in a different place. I did add that games table, called it a card table. It's a games table. And these are Love Struck chairs in that sort of cool blue. And then just for the sake of gameplay and skill building, I actually added these planters here from Eco Lifestyle. Again, there's a little bit more empty space than I'd like, but I want your Sims to be able to walk everywhere up here. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far. I will turn it to the afternoon. Oh, everyone, this is Toaster. This is what we have going on so far. I'm really liking the color scheme. I think it looks really, really nice, especially in this winter scene. I do want to do some landscaping, and honestly, this lot is massive. Like I said, this is the 50 by 50 in Mount Kamarebi, and I was building here because I didn't want to have to go through and like change the season of wherever I built, and I was thinking I would need more space, but this is actually a pretty small build. So I think I'm also going to move lots before I do any landscaping. But this, like I said, is what we have going on. I think it looks pretty cute, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and do some landscaping. I have Toaster sitting on my arm here, so it's going to be pretty slow, so I will be back when it's done. I've gone ahead and did the landscaping, and it's pretty simple. I have some pine trees, some cypress trees, and then some birch trees, just kind of around in various sizes. And then for around these front parts here, I used these bulbous bushes, and then as well these pretty little ditties. And then low-lying pale yellow flowers. Normally I wouldn't describe that, but it's kind of difficult to see because of the snow. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. I've also shifted the mailbox as well. And then in the back, I did a little bit of that landscaping. I added a barbecue and then just a little fire pit area. It's kind of the same idea as the hot tub, where it's a really fun thing to do when it's so cold outside. So I thought that was cute. I'm just gonna go through and make sure I haven't forgotten anything, and then we can probably do the final tour. With that, I think we are finally done this build. I'm going to throw this back into night so we can see a little bit better. And we will do the final tour. So you come in through this door here, which you can lock to only allow your household in, to the dining area. It's very simple, but I like it. And I really, really love this blue rug. And then you come through to the living room and the kitchen. This living room, I think, fits the vibe really well, so I'm proud of how that turned out. I noticed that we didn't have a bookshelf, or at least not that I remembered putting in. So I threw this table and then this bookshelf just behind the couch there, but I really liked how this living room turned out. And then coming into the kitchen, these crisp blue counters from Dream Home Decorator, I think worked just like perfectly. So I love how this turned out as well. And then again, this is our bathroom, just sticking to that color scheme of that coolness. And then upstairs, we have our bedroom area with our dresser here with just some regular clutter. And I'm aware that some people might think this bed area is strange, and it is, but honestly, I really like how it turned out. We have our secondary living room. I don't know which I like better. Not that I have to choose, they're both in the build, but I really like this one. I think this couch from Cottage Living also fits the vibe really, really well. Then we have our little desk area over here. This is definitely the most cluttered part of the house, but I think that makes sense, especially if this sim like works from home or something. But then on our balcony upstairs, we have that games table, the hot tub, and the gardening area. On the patio on the first floor, we have another seating area and a bar. I really, again, love these lights from high school years. And then lastly, outside, we have that fire pit area and the barbecue. And I will say, I did go through with some terrain paint, but I didn't move the lot. So like, if you download this and put it on a lot that doesn't have snow, I apologize in advance for the terrain paint. It might be totally fine. It also might be a mess. So just fair warning. Hi. Keisha's very upset that Toaster is on my lap. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you can hear her. Are you gonna join? Okay. Okay, you go that way. She has a bed right next to the desk, just so you're aware. Okay. With that, I think this has been us building a winter dollhouse in The Sims 4. Honestly, I had so much fun building this dollhouse today. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more builds like this, or just in general, what other suggestions for builds you have that you want to see. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. But with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.